Anyways, we've got this one. We'll start with this one. Celebrity worship is getting out of hand by Kameron, and to be fair, I agree. Celebrity worship is getting out of hand for certain communities, right? The Swifties or K-pop fans, right? Those are special. Those are special. But in general, it's just like weird. I never understood the idea of liking or like overly liking a celebrity, like standing and shit. I never understood that. I will never get that. I don't get it. Let's see. This can't be good.
Oh, you're so cute. It's her birthday. She drove all the way from the world. You gotta smile. You gotta go. Happy birthday, mama.
Try not to cry. I know, but let me take it down. I just right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right here in front of me.
What did Aries Spears say?
Nuke the whole generation.
Why are you
accurate? Nuke the whole generation, bro. This lady was. Should you? Why are you crying? You should be happy, not crying and freaking out. What is this? K-pop fans are insane. Ignore my. yeah. Now I cannot ignore it. I know what you are.
crying over meeting Kameron React? This woman did nothing more than be a blue-faced groupie, drop terrible music.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
And drink and smoke while being pregnant with herself.
Hot take: all music that is from this kind of genre, all of it is ass. All of it is ass and promotes weird ideals and beliefs and just
What are you crying over, dog? I mean, unless she inspired you to not follow in her footsteps, then I mean, I guess you could cry, but I highly doubt that's the case. This celebrity worship is getting out of hand, man. It is getting insane. Worshipping a celebrity, in my opinion, has got to be one of the dumbest things you could do as a human. Like, I feel like we all have a list of celebrities in our head that if we met them, it'd be cool. But to treat these people like gods is absolutely wild to me. Like, it's so crazy because there's some people out there that would sacrifice their firstborn child to breed these.
Yes, I'd say so. What was most crazy? Yes. There were dudes. Essentially, I think we can put that in the same category. Sucking on dildos on stage for a celebrity, quote unquote, or singer, or letting themselves get with cream, by the way, with cream. Yeah. I say we're far past that.
Same air as a celebrity, which is insane. And it's so sad because at the end of the day, celebrities are humans. They're just like you. Stop idolizing them. Whatever they achieve, you can achieve.
Celebrities are not human. There are lizard people that are trying to manipulate us and make us settle for just like worshipping and distracting us. Don't fall for their tricks. Anyways.
Achieve as well because you are human. Man, I knew this celebrity worship was getting bad when I saw someone faint over Lil Baby. Out of all these celebrities in the world, you're fainting over Lil Baby? What has Lil Baby done to make you faint over this man? This man's rap career is the epitome of mid. Don't get me wrong.
Michael Jackson appears. Women falling. Just like, yeah, going just fainting. Random no-name rapper appears, also fainting. What is this? What is this downgrade in quality here?
Lil Baby definitely has some bangers under his belt, but at the same time, I don't think there's anything in his catalog that would make me faint if I saw this man in public. But hey, maybe she was just waiting in line for a long time for a Lil Baby meet and greet, and by the time she got to the front, her excitement and dehydration and maybe starvation made her faint. Who knows? Speaking of meet and greets, we got to talk about them within this video. Look, I've been in my fair share of meet and greets within my life. Growing up, I was online a lot, and I'd go to like influencer meet and greets. There was one meet and greet I went to with this one Viner, Meech on Mars. There's also another point where I went to a TSM Myth meet and greet. I stood in the line for hours to meet TSM Myth. Luckily, I didn't pay anything to meet the man because that'd be the biggest waste of money in my entire life. But hey, bro was cool. I can't lie, bro was mad chill. I was like 14 or
I've never met any YouTuber, any influencer, any anything, to be fair, no musician, nothing. I've never been on a concert, nothing like that, nothing. Just nothing. And it's probably not gonna happen, and I don't really care. Like, just nothing. Just nothing. It's just, ugh, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Never meet your heroes.
15 at the time. But now I'm 22, and if I'm being completely real, I'd never sit in
Fuck, dude is younger than me?
line for hours to speak and take a picture with another human being, let alone pay that human being to speak and take a picture with them. That is wild to me. It's very stupid, and it's a huge waste of money, in my opinion. But there's people out there that would, like these grown adults spending $1,200 and waiting hours in line to meet Chris Brown. Spending $1,000 to meet another human is absolutely wild to me.
Especially in this context, if you're a woman. Like, if you're a woman, I have to ask the question, why are you waiting in line for a dude who would beat your ass? Who would beat the crap out of you under certain circumstances? I don't know about that one. I don't know why you would wait in line for somebody. There's certainly also dudes who waited, probably, like, if Belle Delphine had a meet and greet. It also depends on what kind of meet and greet it is and who you're actually waiting for. Like, if it's, like, some, like, I don't know, just general good person, sure, I get it. But if it's, like, just like these weirdos, I have questions. I have questions. Why you would wait? Why you would be interested in meeting somebody like that?
That is absolute insanity. And when people do take these pictures with Chris Brown, they always got these freak ass pictures, man. Man, you got this picture of this girl being choked with—
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. I'm gonna say it. Women. This is a woman moment.
Which I feel like this is crazy. I don't think this is the best position to be in when you're near Chris Brown, judging from the man's past. You even got people getting their cheeks gripped by this man and
remember, married women go to meet this guy. Married women go and meet this guy. Wait, is that an Astro Boy? Is that Astro Boy? Holy shit, take that man's entire leg.
him kissing them on their forehead. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if I spent $1,000, hey, I'm gonna get kissed on my forehead for sure, if I was this crazy. But I feel like this is so insane when you look at it from the perspective of like, one day she's gonna marry a dude, and that dude is gonna have to sit there and deal with the fact that Chris Brown was gripping his girl's cheeks at one point while kissing her on her forehead, and she spent $1,000 for that to happen.
That's another one. That's a nah, bro. Nah, red flag. I don't care, red flag.
You also got people bringing baby scans to these meet and greets.
Huh? Why? 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 Huh? I don't understand. What are these weirdos doing, dude?
Which is so crazy to me. Because, like, a baby scan out of all things, why would you think that this man, Chris Brown, cares about your baby? You also got dudes paying $1,000 to do fusion poses with Chris Brown. As a grown man, you sat in line and paid $1,200 to fusion pose with another man. $1,000 to do this? You could have done this at home with one of the homies for free. Now, I know the picture wouldn't get as much publicity as this one right here, but man, you would have saved yourself $1,000. I feel like these people are genuinely out of their minds. It should be a crime to spend $1,200 for a picture with another human being. You're spending $1,200 for that small interaction with that person.
$12,000 here in Germany, that would be like, let me think, that's like, if you're cheap, that could be 6 to 7 weeks of groceries. If you're really cheap, that could be 6 to 7 weeks of groceries. What is this? Imagine you're the father and Chris Brown got this picture first. I would not be the father anymore.
That small window of an interaction, it's about like maybe 12 seconds long. Walk up, hey, what's good, dog? Yo, picture, then boom, that's it. And you spent $1,200 for that? Like, That's sad, man. And what makes it even crazier is that there's definitely people out there who have most likely met Chris Brown, right? Or even met a different celebrity within the world, you know, because celebrities, they do these meet and greets all the time, right? That met that celebrity on the street, and let's say just a few minutes of a conversation, all for free. They didn't have to pay a dime. Yet there's clowns out here spending thousands. Insane, man. Now, I know it's rare to see celebrities just out and about because, look, Chris Brown, we're gonna use him for an example. He is an A-list celebrity. Anytime he goes out, he's getting swarmed. So for you to get a interaction with him, it's very rare. So to get that guaranteed interaction and that picture, you can pay the small price of $1,000. But in my opinion, that still doesn't justify to spend $1,200 to meet another human being. That is insane to me. And what makes it even more insane is just the economy we're living in. $1,200 is the price of some apartments. A one-bedroom apartment in some places, you can spend $1,200 and you'll be good, right? Yet you got people out here spending that on a picture with another human being. That is insane.
I'm gonna be real. If people say they're broke, sometimes I question if people genuinely are broke or if they have a Is it really that people are broke or do they have a spending problem? Because when I hear shit like this, I'm genuinely like, there's two options here. Right, when people go to these, it's, let's face it, for Chris Brown specifically, it's mostly women, and I'm gonna be real, that's a lot of husbands paying, or boyfriends, or whatever. I have to question, are these people truly broke when they say they're broke, or they just struggle, they don't have money, or is it just that they spend their money on stupid shit? Anyways, you're really why are you laughing? I know you are expensive. You're an expensive woman. That's why.
To me. Look, spend your money how you want, but y'all are crazy. But that's not even the craziest thing a Chris Brown fan has done. There was a Chris Brown fan that talked about giving up on her dreams of marrying Chris Brown in her wedding vows.
Well.
My man. Run! Run. Please run. Pack your shit and run. Please run. Run as far as you can. Run. Just get out of there. You should have never even entertained the idea of marrying this lady. Run. What are you doing? Run. Nah. Horrible. That is if your marriage vows mention another man, you are fucking cooked, dude. At this point, it's Fafo. That is horrible.
We finally made it to the day. The day when I give up all my dreams on Chris Brown.
No! What are we doing? It's meant as a joke, but I don't know how much of that. I don't know how much of that is genuine. Like, it's meant to be a joke, but I'm questioning how much of it is a joke. How much of that is a joke? This can't be real. This cannot be real. She got all the way to the wedding still wishing for another man? Yes. Yes. Yes, she did.
All these people are laughing, but you can see it in this man's face. He is hurt from that. On the day of the wedding, this man wants to spend his life with this woman. He got her the ring.
See, there's like 3/4 of black women are single mothers, and every day, as harsh as it may sound, I can see why. I can see why. Like, if the marriage is built on this type of behavior, yeah, I wouldn't stick around either. I wouldn't stick around either.
Promising that he's gonna be with her forever, and she's talking about another man. That is sad, and I feel bad for the bro right here. In my opinion, like, this isn't even funny. It's just super disrespectful. Something like this makes it sound like you don't even want to marry this dude anymore. It sounds like you're just settling for this guy because you can't get Chris Brown, which, I mean, that really is what she's doing. This is loser activity, man. And this was the caption of a post that she actually put out after she went to a Chris Brown meet and greet. And this was the picture also that she took with Chris.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Bro. Nah, dude. Nah, no. 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 No, no. No. This is horrible. Imagine you are this man and people find your social media account, right? Imagine if the dude that married her, and people are gonna constantly harass you with this photo. They're constantly gonna harass you with this photo every single day of your life. And then they're gonna eventually, their kids are gonna harass your kids. What are we doing?
Brown, while she was engaged, like, this is insane.
Engaged? Engaged. Engaged. This is horrible. I feel sad for this man. Genuinely, that is horrible. That is horrible. Wow, that's horrible.
My Delulu came true. If you know anything about me, this has been my life dream. Meeting my #1 artist/celebrity. Checked off my bucket list. I've been a fan and supporter since middle school. Chris Brown was the absolute nicest and most humble person to meet and actually have a real conversation with. We talked about his show, and he actually asked little old me for critiques. Me and my sister custom made the roses. I got to show him my wedding vows, my words, I put you in my vows, not on no creep shit. Though. Him and his aunt laughed during our pose. He said, "Does your husband approve?" Which he did, and we discussed it multiple times before my meet and greet. We good. Actually got to
never mind. Actually, the dude deserves it. Never mind. Never mind. Actually, never mind. No, never mind. Dude, this is pathetic. This is so pathetic. This is so pathetic. Yeah. The nicest and most humble man, humble person to meet. Yeah, careful, you might meet his fists, potentially. What are we doing?
Lock eyes and touch this man. On top of this, had a wonderful night in the executive suites. 10 out of 10. 11/11 tour was one of my favorite.
Why am I, maybe, wait. Mentioning and glazing this man in the same few paragraphs, and then saying that you had a wonderful night in the executive suites. I am concerned. Am I schizo for feeling like this is concerning?
Nights. Can't wait for the next tour. That is so insane that she's talking about how she got to lock eyes with this man and talking about the man in her wedding vows. That is so sad. That is genuinely so sad. Hey, but one thing I will say about Chris Brown is at least he's enthusiastic when it comes to his pics with his fans, which I'm not gonna lie, I would be too if people were paying me $1,000 to meet me. I'd be all smiles. My face would be stuck from me smiling all day. Another crazy case of celebrity worship is when Duke Dennis was streaming. He was doing an IRL stream, and a fan came up to him basically begging on her knees to suck this man's meat to thousands of people.
Yeah, destroy the planet. Destroyed. I guess I'll take my viewers and their families with me, but that's about it. I'm nuking this planet. Goodbye. What are we doing? A wonderful night in the executive suites, which man is the question? That's like what I was thinking. Yeah.
You want some head? You want some head?
So, I'm gonna say this. A society a culture that acts like this is doomed. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. All of this behavior, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Yes, you do. You know you do.
Everybody wants a head. Come on now.
Right, can I give it to you? I'm the best. I'm the best.
You give good head.
I give great head.
I can't.
I give phenomenal head.
No, I don't doubt that, but I can't say that. I can't say that.
Look at these two burgers. Look at these two living burgers. What are we? What is this? What is this? Yeah, I agree. This needs to be stopped.
You can find out though.
Huh?
I say you can find out though.
I can find out?
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying I can't say that
Let's
in
go.
public, though.
But you can find out though.
It's cool.
Look,
I
no hands, I don't care.
I can't say that I doubt your head.
Right. But let's go.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go.
That is one of the most cringe-worthy clips on the internet. And this woman is the biggest loser, man. Oh my God, Duke, please, can I give you some head, Duke? Please, it'd be an honor to give you some head. Okay, wait, do not take that out of context. Anyone
Clip this clip out of context. Use it as a diss you on Twitter or so if he has Twitter. Yeah, I'm not surprised either. I'm not surprised either. This is very much promoted for this culture. It's very much promoted. And that's also where a lot of the problems come from. If they would call this behavior, I mean, he's calling it very much out. If more people would call it out, it'd be very interesting how that would change a lot of things. This is horrible, dude. This is genuinely horrible.
Who's watching this video, please do not take that out. Y'all, I know y'all are gonna clip this out of context. I know y'all are going to, but please don't. I beg y'all not to. But as for the girl in this video, she needs to do something productive with her life. And it's funny because later on in this stream, Duke had to pull her to the side and have a talk with her, basically telling her to chill out.
I listen. Never again.
Not loud. Not loud. Not loud. You're not gonna embarrass me.
I know I'm not. Listen. Never again will you go to anybody.
Well, not. It's
Hold
not
on, hear
just
me out.
anybody.
I know that, but I know that. Hear me out, though.
Duke, you gotta.
I know, but listen.
Duke,
Just hear me
you're
out, though.
Duke.
But listen, just
Also, I will say this straight up. Let's call it what it is. What she's doing here, I'm gonna call it like this behavior. I'm gonna call it the way it is. This is sexual harassment. Anyways, I'm gonna call it the way it is. This is sexual harassment.
Oh, Duke,
hear
Duke.
me out, though.
Okay, I'm hearing you.
Listen, you hearing me, you ain't listening, though.
Okay, I'm listening.
Look, never do that again.
You just touched my titty. I hope you know that.
No, I'm sorry. Never
Don't
do
be
it
sorry.
again. I know, but like, never again. I keep that shit on the
DL.
Yeah, don't nobody need to know what you're working with
Right,
until they
but I
find
didn't
out
say
what
it to
you're
nobody
working
else.
I know. Until they find out what you work with, then that's when you feel me? Nice to meet you, bro.
My name is Armani, by the way. Armani, yeah.
Dude, nice to meet you.
Of course.
I like how she says, you're not finna embarrass me, when she embarrassed herself by asking this man if she could give him the dome while he's live to thousands of people around all these people. Ma'am, you embarrassed yourself long before this.
I think we should call it what it really is, which is sexual harassment. It is.
And I think the most annoying part about this clip is that she keeps on trying to hit on bro. When bro's trying to actually be real with her and tell her to stop, you can't do something like this. This is weird. This is odd. It's truly sad, man. But what's even sadder are the people that worship celebrity weddings. Like recently, this actually sparked the whole inspiration for this video. There's this wedding with the musical artist Stunna for Vegas and Mona Leo. I think that's how you say her name, or Mona Leo. And first off, congrats to them. That's an amazing accomplishment for the both of them. And I'm truly happy for them. That is great. But a lot of people were on the internet talking about how this was one of the greatest weddings to ever happen on the planet Earth. And this was the tweet that really sparked the inspiration for this video. As y'all can see, this is a picture from their wedding, and it's a picture of Stunna for Vegas with their child. And the caption says, "This picture is so powerful. Y'all don't even understand. They just made us believe in young black love again." Which, if I'm being honest, like, there's nothing powerful about this picture. Y'all are just gassing it up because
It's just a dude and his child and his son. Wow, okay. Surprise. He handled that quite well, actually. Props to him. Yeah, he did. That is still so creepy.
they're celebrities, if we're being quite frank. It's just a black man walking with his son on the day that he's marrying his wife. It's a great picture, don't get me wrong, it's great. But it's not this almighty picture like y'all are trying to make it seem. If this is the picture that makes you believe in young black love, then you never believed in young black love in the first place.
You want to see young black love? Show it. Grab a family. Take a picture of a young family. Then we can have a talk. Because that's what actually should be achieved. Which, sadly, the black community very much lacks. If you can even call it a community, that is. Then you could argue young black love, but not this.
Like, there's black love out there. You just gotta step outside, man. Touch a little bit of grass, maybe inhale some of that O2. You'd see that there's young black love out in the world. What we're not gonna do is sit here and act like this is anything special. And it's crazy because people did this same thing when Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift got engaged. Taylor Swift is officially engaged.
Yeah. And then, like, there were, like, women crying for her and be like, oh, Taylor Swift is now married and I'm so happy for her. I'm like, bro, you know why you're crying? Because this will not be you. Because you do not touch grass. And your obsession with Taylor Swift is actually pushing back every single person. Every single man. Or, like, right? He's not talking about, right, what others have done, which is that there's a woman out there who changed her name to Taylor because of Taylor Swift. We are cooked.
I believe in love again. Once again, if Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce getting engaged makes you believe in love again, then you never believed in love in the first place. I hate to break it to you. You also had people full on sobbing, talking about their engagement like they just got engaged.
So like the Taylor Swift engagement, super shocking at first, but now that I'm like actually processing that the artist that I've known for the longest in my life, I sat there for a moment and I was like, holy fucking shit, like she's engaged, like go girl, be happy.
Look, it's beautiful to
Like it's great, right? Cool. People are getting, I'm gonna be real though, I don't know how long that marriage will hold on, because celebrity marriages, what's the longest, like 3 or 5 years? 3 to 5 years maybe.
see a couple getting engaged and soon getting married, but it's so crazy to me that people are treating this like they're getting engaged. Like, even if they are engaged, I hate to break it to you, but you are still lonely, my dog. Why are you so focused on their relationship, man? Kudos to them, but get a life. Overall, stop worshiping celebrities. This stuff is sad. Pour that worship into yourself, man, please. But yeah, with all that being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I appreciate you. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section below. Twitch Kameron WAK, Twitter Kameron WAK, Instagram Kameron WAK, Discord link in the description. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent video. It'll be right up here on the screen. All that being said, thank you guys for watching. It's Kameron, and I'm out.
Not the Gunnar video. We good. Happy for her. Hope she doesn't ruin it by writing a cruel song about him. There's two options. They're gonna divorce. They're gonna divorce, and she writes then the cruel song, the breakup song, or she's gonna write the cruel song before. I think the first one is more likely. See, the celebrity worship, I never understood this. Like, you could spend that time in right, that you using to celebrate somebody you will never ever get even close to, and put it in yourself, right? Like, stop investing time in people that don't give a rat's ass about you. Work on yourself. Hi dear, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Arms are nice. Anyways, there's not much to say. I think there's limits to what is going on, and I think the limit is definitely reached when you start naming yourself after a celebrity. Then we know the limit is reached. Or if you put another man's name in your wedding vows, you use that energy to worship the Lord. True and real. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe.